Hello everyone, FPL Spoiler here, and in today's episode we'll talk about Game Week 4 results and my plans for Game Week 5, which includes a free hit. So if you enjoy the content, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and here we go. These are my results from this week, 71 points. I'm happy with the result. If someone would told me I would make 71, I would be very happy, because I was not okay with some players in my team. But I don't think I was lucky this week. I think actually I was unlucky, and let me tell you why. First of all, my transfers Livramento delivered, and the second one Kudus, and I picked Kudus over Foden because Pep didn't start him last week. I didn't understand why. Now he starts him, and obviously when Foden play City's another team, I told many times against Brighton, if they start Foden, the win is a guarantee, but it is what it is. Also, Kudus had one assist disallowed, which was a 50-50 goal in my opinion. He missed 2 chances from 7 meters. Again, very unlucky. So I'm happy with the way I picked the team. I said Spurs will score from a corner. They did. They scored, but he scored from the Xavi Simons side. So the game was analyzed perfectly, but unfortunately Kudus didn't get the goal. But I got the goal with Van de Ven. But the problem is, I was between Kudus and Semenyo. And let's be fair, Kudus had more chances than Semenyo. Semenyo passed the ball to a teammate, and that guy scored from 20 meters. I mean, that's an assist. And then Evanilson gets the pen. He was the guy with the pens, and Semenyo takes the pen. I mean, if I would knew Semenyo is on pens, I think I would pick Semenyo over Kudus from this week. But I didn't know. It is what it is. And then I had to choose between Rangers and Caicedo, and I think I picked right. Rangers had 1v1 against the goalkeeper. He had also a shot from 8 meters. Caicedo scored from a long shot, which is unfortunately, but I think I picked the right player. Maybe I should have played Caicedo over Rodgers. I had this thought, but I mean, I was afraid Everton might concede 1 goal, and I played like Pickford against Rodgers. I mean, I thought Rodgers would take an assist or a goal if Pickford doesn't take the clean sheet. So these were my thoughts. And the last games, Liverpool against Burnley. I mean, I picked Ekitike over Haaland, and I'm happy with the decision. I mean, obviously against Burnley, and he was against United, and I want to explain what were my thoughts when I picked Ekitike over Haaland. Why didn't I pick Haaland at the start? But I didn't understand what happened in this game at Liverpool. So, minute 70, Burnley parked the bus. The only way to score against them was crossing, or a long shot. Somehow, Arne Slot changed Ekitike for Chiesa against a park the bus team. What happened? 2 minutes later, Robertson put a perfect cross, and I think a lot of amateurs could score from that position. Chiesa barely hit the ball. I cannot understand this sub. Wirtz, some long shots. He had one nice pass to Ekitike, but didn't connect. Let's be honest, it was a mid performance by Wirtz, but I could not sell him before Burnley. So yeah, this is pretty unfortunately, but I had to play him. And now, Manchester City versus Manchester United. When I analyzed this game, I thought, like everyone I think thought, that Manchester United will play Ugarte or Casemiro, Maino, and Bruno in front of them. Why? Because you are playing against City, a team with so many attacking midfielders, and you have to put 3 players in the midfield that can defend. Somehow Amorim didn't do that. I mean, it's very hard to believe when Maino went to the pitch, Manchester United looked very, very good. And last 2 games, Haaland against United, Amorim, Haaland didn't score any goal. And if we didn't have that Foden goal, the match was very close, and I doubt Haaland will do something. Until the first goal, he had 0 chances. But yeah, it is what it is. I mean, it's my player, obviously. I'm happy, but a lot of people have him captain. Oh, let's remember, apart from Semenyo situation, Liverpool got a penalty in the last minute. I mean, yeah, this is why you play Salah. Is a whole game on the pitch and he's on penalties. But let's be honest, this was something that was pretty unlucky because more than half people had Salah captain, and he played horrific. I mean, he played. I mean, I can name just Kerkez, he plays the worst, and also McAllister. But apart from these two, Salah was the third worst player on the pitch for Liverpool. But yeah, it's a great result overall. We maintain top 1%. We are 72 right now. We dropped a little bit, but again, I'm very happy with the result. And for game week 5, I plan to free hit. I cannot think of a team. I mean, this is a tough matchup for it's away at Brighton. I don't think they can get the clean sheet. Also, I don't think they can get a lot of goals against Brighton. A really tough matchup. I mean, City managed just to score 1 goal against them. Now, I have triple from Liverpool, but I don't have the players that I want, to be fair. I think Everton is weaker on the wings, especially on Salah wing. I don't like to have these players. I would rather have Van Dijk, Salah, Gakpo. So even if I have 3 from Liverpool, I don't like them. Now, Chelsea has a tough matchup in the Champions League, and then it's very hard for me to pick these players from Chelsea against United after. I mean, Caicedo had a long way from international break. Now he played full game. He'll play another full game and another full game. And I mean, I think the fatigue will catch Chelsea from behind. Against Sunderland, I like Rodgers, but I would like to have Watkins. I mean, even at players that play against weaker teams, I'd rather have other players from that team. Haaland is against Arsenal. I mean, it's a tough matchup. Against Rangers, against Arsenal, tough matchup. Gabriel, it's against City. And I really think if City will win against Arsenal, will be again with Foden. So it can end up with a Foden goal, and I may not get any return, to be fair. I cannot play Euro against Chelsea even if they are tired. Again, these are tough matches. I mean, Livramento against Burnley, I doubt they can, against Bournemouth, I doubt they can clean sheet this, especially they have Barca in Champions League. I mean, so my only solution this week is free hit, and also I don't see another week where I can free hit, because in other matchups I really like my team. So this is the moment, and I pick this team. I will explain every player. Obviously, I want 3 from Liverpool. Would I like Van Dijk? Yes. And if I will not play Palmer, because I'm not sure if I will play Palmer, this is the question mark here. I may drop Palmer to Nottingham player like Ndoye, and get instead of Anderson, get Van Dijk, and just get other goalkeeper like Martinez, for example. So yeah, triple Liverpool. You have to get in this matchup Salah and Gakpo, wingers from the fullbacks from Everton are not in great form, and also even if Ronaldinho and Messi will be in slot team, he will not change Salah and Gakpo. He's in love with them no matter how bad they play. So it is what it is. I have to play them. Now, the second team I want to target is Sunderland. I mean, Aston Villa didn't show too much, but I like the way they defend. I think they defend pretty well. Cash is the best. It is the best because he has also the assist rate with the corners. I think he has one on one side. He is the one who takes the corners, and also he is showing a lot of attacking threat. He can score from long shots. So I think this is the best defender from Aston Villa, and also I picked Watkins. I mean, they are against Sunderland. I get it. He's on penalties also. I get it. They are not in great form, but it's a good matchup. Anderson against Brentford, Fulham at home. Fulham looks solid. I don't like Brentford, to be fair. And yeah, this is the weakest defender in my opinion, but he is great with defcons. And in worst case scenario, he'll get. I think he will get the 4 points. But again, I see if I don't start Palmer, I will pick Van Dijk here and other goalkeeper, and probably the other goalkeeper will be Martinez. Lacroix, I mean, defcons. Even West Ham is not the easiest opponent because they are a threat in attack, but they will miss Suchek, and they come from a big loss. I don't know if mentally they will recover. And also, I pick Lacroix because it's a corner threat, and West Ham. I want to target that West Ham corners. So defcons, goal threat, and the chance to assist. I talked about Salah, Gakpo, Semenyo against Newcastle. I mean, Newcastle on paper is not an easy opponent, but they play Barca in midweek. And even against Wolves, I didn't feel they were so solid in defense that I thought. Now Palmer, I want to see if he will play full minutes. If in Champions League he will play full minutes, I think he will play full minutes against United. Also, he is on pens. I mean, he is the best player from the team, and he's the most fresh player because he comes from an injury. He didn't play for national team. He had all the time to recover. I explained Gakpo with Salah, and now in attack I have Watkins, which I explained, and Mateta and Wood. Mateta against West Ham, bad defense, and he's also on pens, and Wood against Burnley. Burnley play like a low block, and I think the aerial threat of Wood will come into play. So also also the pivot role, and also with Arsenal, even with Arsenal, Wood had that crossbar, and also had a great assist, but he didn't take the goal. I think to I don't know if it's Gibbs White or Odoi. I think it's for Odoi was the pass. So I think these are the best players in attack. You can argue about Ekitike, but you saw Slot. Even in the worst scenario, even like no one takes out a player that can head the ball against the part of the bus and switch him from someone that has nothing to do with crossing. Nothing. Basically for a winger, in my opinion, Kisa is a winger. It's not a striker. So yeah, we already know that Slot will change Ekitike and probably will keep Gakpo even to 200 minutes. He is in love with this player. I mean, it's a good player, don't get me wrong, but I'm a little bit frustrated because in the last game he didn't play so good, Gakpo, and somehow Slot decided to keep him on the pitch and not change him. Yeah, these are my plans for World Cup. Obviously, the bench doesn't matter too much. I just have players that are cheap, and also if some price ranges change, I can go even cheaper than this. Probably. This is the order I have to pick. Yeah. Let me see your plans. Tell me in the comments what do you plan for Gameweek 5. If you have any questions, I'm here to reply to them. I mean, a great result again, and we will see you in the next day with Champions League fantasy. I already made my team. I'm excited to watch again Champions League. Until next time, I wish you a great day.